JJ Abrams. Remember him? Remember all the projects he was supposed to do at Warner Brothers? Where are they? Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. Yeah, I want to talk about JJ Abrams because back in 2019, JJ Abrams signed an exclusive deal with Warnermedia. From The Verge, JJ Abrams and his production company Bad Robot Productions have signed a deal with the AT&T-owned Warnermedia, the company announced that day. The deal is reportedly worth $250 million, according to The Hollywood Reporter. The partnership means that Bad Robot will produce original series and films for Warnermedia and its various divisions, including HBO and Warner Brothers Pictures. Now, at that time, he was being offered by multiple companies, including Apple TV, in which they offered him $500 million, and he said no. He'd rather go to Warnermedia. Because apparently at Warnermedia, his deal wasn't that exclusive, and Apple TV was very exclusive. 3 years later, we've got nothing. Now, I'm only really interested in the DC aspect of JJ Abrams. I know he's producing, writing, or developing, I don't know, whatever, of all these different projects for Warner Brothers. But it's been 3 years, and there's only 2 more years to go. Where's Constantine? Where's Madame Xanadu? Where's Zatanna? Where's Justice League Dark? And most importantly, where is Superman? Well, now with the new Warner Brothers Discovery, David Zaslav is coming in and he's putting everything on the chopping block. He's crunching the numbers and he's got to pare everything down. But like all the top executives out there, they're going to look at the big fish first. Because in the Hollywood Reporter today, in a larger sense, Zaslav is putting all of the studio's overall deals under the microscope as he looks to trim $3 billion from the newly merged Warner Brothers Discovery. Other rich packs at the studio include Greg Berlanti's $400 million deal, of which Warner's has already seen scores of shows and movies debut on linear and streaming platforms. So you gotta bet the next person he's probably gonna look at is somewhere north of $250 million. Yeah, JJ Abrams. The Hollywood Reporter, whatever. On the bubble as Warner Brothers Discovery puts pressure on JJ Abrams. Now, I don't know what this whatever that show is. It doesn't sound like a big IP or at least anything I've ever heard of, but apparently has a $200 million budget, which apparently JJ Abrams is not going to let it go. He's not going to bring down that budget. He's like, no, it's going to cost $200 million budget, whether you like it or not. Now, someone like David Zaslav, who is cutting down costs, trying to trim $3 billion, and saying that content on HBO Max has a maximum budget of $35 million, I don't know if Zaslav will say yes to this $200 million budget thing. So JJ Abrams may be under a lot of scrutiny right now. Because as David Zaslav had said before, this is show business, not show friends. Bad Robot's rich overall deal with Warner Bros. Discovery is currently not in jeopardy, though the lack of output has created a larger discussion about what the newly merged company expects to stem from the pact. Zaslav, sources say, was frustrated with the lack of delivery from the deal that was signed back in September of 2019, after Abrams and Bad Robot met with suitors, including Apple, as they shopped for a rich new pact. And I'm with you, like, what have you been doing this whole time? You signed a $250 million deal. You've pretty much just been developing. Nothing was shot. Nothing was aired. What's going on over there? Sources say that DC Comics properties have also come under the spotlight. Sources suggest there is some frustration within the halls of Warner Brothers Discovery that Abrams has laid claim to a number of DC characters but has yet to get anything on the air. Sources note Warner has seen scripts for Constantine and the pilot of Madam X. Like I said, it's been quite some time since we've heard about these projects, in the works. Like, what does that mean? Just a bunch of scripts are putting out there, but nothing is being made. There's nothing is shooting, and what's happening? But one of the most concerning aspects of this little paragraph here, Abrams has laid claim to a number of DC characters. Now, even though they don't talk about it in this article, because I think this is mainly about TV series or streaming series, the one character that he has laid claim on is Superman. Yes, Superman, the Ta-Nehisi Coates written, JJ Abrams produced Superman movie. Which makes me wonder, in these 2 years that he laid claim to Superman, that's the reason why nobody can make a Superman movie? Nobody can make another Constantine movie? Nobody can make another Madam X movie? Or Zatanna? Or Justice League Dark? Because Bad Robot Productions laid claim to these characters? Are you kidding me? All these years, JJ Abrams has taken all these DC characters hostage? I'm just... Is this why we're having any Superman projects? Because they're all putting all their chips into this Ta-Nehisi Coates written Superman movie, which is also the reason why scoopers are hearing that it's not necessarily a black Superman movie anymore, that there is an option for Henry Cavill to reprise his role as Superman in this movie, because this is literally the only project JJ Abrams has laid claim to said project. Like, make it make sense. There must have been something in that contract saying that he has to actually make these movies and series before the end of this 5-year deal. I don't know if it says that, but it doesn't seem like it says that. It seems like back then Warnermedia was kind of doing all this show friends type of business instead of show business type of business. Meaning that they're just kind of, hey, can you come in and help me out? Hey, can you come in and help me out? Here's all the money. Here you go. Zero accountability? It don't make sense. Now, I think David Zaslav, who is looking to trim $3 billion from this whole deal, he's going to look at JJ Abrams, look at all his work, and I'm like, dude, you've got 2 more years. You're going to do something. Maybe they'll renegotiate a deal. Maybe they're going to look at the numbers, and both parties will have to sign and say, hey, we're going to make this content, whether you like it or not. I also remind you that Warner Bros. Discovery really does want to get Superman off the ground. They don't like that the character Superman is on the benches right now. He needs to go out there and play ball. So I'm willing to bet that he's probably going to pressure JJ Abrams to push that Superman movie out quicker, or get him off that Superman project. Which honestly, I kind of hope that he just takes JJ Abrams off the Superman project. Like give it to someone else. Because it looks like JJ Abrams is not stopping executive producing or writing or developing more projects. Like this article that just plopped up right after that previous Hollywood article. Speed Racer live action TV series from JJ Abrams in the works at Apple? What? Now, to be honest, I'm a fan of the Wachowski Speed Racer movie. It's like one of the really kooky, corny, but really fun movies that I now, once in a while play over again, here and there. And I like Speed Racer, so I'm really excited to see another Speed Racer live-action interpretation. But back to JJ Abrams producing content for Apple is kind of ironic, since he said no to the $500 million deal with Apple, but now he's kind of making content that is going to be put on Apple. Now, when you read the article, it is through Warner Brothers Television, and so they're probably going to sell this off to Apple for some reason. I don't see why they won't just throw this on HBO Max, because HBO Max needs the content. But I just find it really coincidental and kind of ironic to see this article coming right off another article in which Warner Bros. Discovery, David Zaslav, is frustrated with JJ Abrams. I don't know, I feel that DC fans are just as frustrated as Warner Bros. Discovery and as David Zaslav, where they signed this guy up and he promised all these projects and yet has done absolutely nothing with them. I almost feel like he's just pushing out these scripts and then he's just going to ride this 5 years and then go to like Paramount to make Star Trek 4 or something. But like I said, I still have the utmost faith that David Zaslav truly wants a Superman movie, so he's going to do everything in his power to push that out the most. I would just like an announcement soon. Alright, what do you think about this whole JJ Abrams deal? Do you still have faith in JJ, or you kind of just want him to just get out already? Do you think he's going to stay at Warner Bros. Discovery, or is he going to get out soon? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.